All right. Hey, everybody, glad you could see me. This is Frank Arrigo with the Damn News Weekly Report. And we're talking
to a corpsman at a landing strip in South Pacific somewhere. I'm an old fat corpsman from World War I that they decided to put back into service.
World War I now, come on.
World War I, yes. I was old enough to be in service in the
You're kidding me.
of World War I. And so they reactivated me because I stayed in the service
I'll
and in the
be.
reserves until World War II. So
well, let me shake your hand for everything you've done for this country.
Well, thank you very much. Thank you. And so what they would do is they reactivate the old pharmacist mates and bring them out with the CB unit. And so I would be stationed with the CB unit that would be maintaining the airstrip. And my job was to take care of the CBs and to take care of the flyers when they came in. If they came in banged up, then we'd go ahead and stabilize them, take care of them that way. And then we'd ship them on out to a hospital ship or to a hospital facility.
And these are some of the tools that y'all had?
These are the type of tools that you would use.
I don't like the looks of that saw.
That's a capital saw, and that's used in the event that you've got what we consider to be a traumatic near amputation, where you just have the bone is hanging in, and it's something that they could not fix immediately, or that they couldn't save the limb. Then you go ahead and perform that. The independent duty corpsman had the ability to work as a physician because they had that training. That's where the old pharmacist mates from the World War II era came into play, because they had more medical training than the quick corpsmen that they were turning out for World War II.
Okay, I understand.
So they had a more established medical background.
Did you have to go to Korea also?
No. I would have been way too old by Korea.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm not going to say anything about that, but you already said it.
To portray a corpsman in this time frame as a World War I veteran, I would have been probably 17 or so during World War I. So I would have just gone into the Navy then, gone through the training program, and I would have been an old man, what they considered to be a gray beard during World War II. Yeah,
but who has the experience?
Exactly.
You don't want some young guy out there working on you when...
Well, a lot of the young guys were active service doing other duties. So they decided that they would reintegrate some of the old medics into it and put them out here with the CDs and stuff.
Mind if I use your telephone? I gotta make a call.
It's not hooked up, but they're over here. Now you gotta press the button to talk. You gotta press the switch.
What switch is that?
That's that one right there.
Oh, this one? Well, I wouldn't be talking to anybody anyway, would I?
No, because I'm not hooked up to anything.
Okay. Hey, Victoria, you over there in Australia down under. I'm trying to make a long-distance phone call to you on this thing here, but I can't get through. I think these airplanes are giving me a little too much static. I have a friend in Australia who is a real disc jockey. And we YouTube and Facebook back and forth all the time.
Yeah, this would be hooked up just like your regular telephone would be at home. It'd be hooked up to a landline, and the landline would be strung out by cable, connecting up several different locations. That would go into an operating station, just like the operators would, where they plug you in from one plug to another peg. And that's the way that these would work. They'd either work directly from station to station, or they'd go to an operating station, and that's the way they communicate.
Right, so I'd have to string a line to Australia, wouldn't I?
You'd have to string a long line to Australia, but you're in the South Pacific today, so...
Sorry, Victoria, I can't call you. I don't have a line that long.
You're close by. You're in the South Pacific for the purposes of today, so you're right.
Well, it's amazing with those computers. I can type in a little something and hit enter, and she has it right then. And that's from here. I don't know. That's got to be over 10,000 miles. I haven't looked it up exactly, but
it's a long ways. That's for sure.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Now I know nobody that's watching this is going to want to be worked on by. Well, nobody wants to go be worked on by a doctor, but nowadays things are a little bit better. Here you have your clothespins. If you run out of stitches, you can always clothespin somebody's wounds up.
That's right. That's exactly right.
I saw it in a movie one time.
Yep. That's exactly right.
Yep. Close them up with that until you get stitches in. But I guess if you made it back this far, you had a fighting chance of...
You had a fighting chance of...
Yes.
Yeah. Hey, you can feel free to open up these drawers here and take a look through here.
Yeah.
So we've got some nylon sutures in there. These are clamps to hold towels in place to keep a kind of a sterile environment in your work station.
Yeah. In fact, I've seen on MASH where they, hold it sponges.
Exactly. This is the suture material. It came in a glass container. and you see that kept it moist and kept it wet and ready to go. And when the doctor or the corpsman wanted to use it, he broke the glass, took out the sutures, and that's the way that he sew you back up with.
Fantastic.
And down here we have some items. This is for tracheostomy. In the event that the patient's face is destroyed where they can't breathe, they would insert this into the trachea. This is for irrigating an open wound. This is for dealing with dental problems, because you, as an independent corpsman, you'd also deal with the dental problems that the guys would have.
Yeah, I'm sure there was a lot of them too.
You didn't really do a lot of tooth pulling or anything, but you would pack a cavity and stuff like that to keep them, to keep them happy until the hospital ship came around, where they could see a dentist.
Don't have any extra morphine in there, do you?
No, I got some chloroform and some ether over there, though.
Yeah, well, let's show them how you can knock me out.
This right here is a tourniquet and some of the other items that you would need out here. And, of course, this is a sharpening stone so I can keep a honed edge on my scalpels and so forth.
Right, yeah. Well, if I ever get in any trouble, I'm going to give you a call.
There you go.
By the way, my name's Frank, and you what?
I'm Keith.
Keith. Nice to meet you, Keith, and thank you for what you did for our country.
Well, thank you very much.
We might be talking German right now if it wasn't for you. This is Frank Arrigo with the Damn News Weekly Report, and I am